Shout out to everybody that's trying to make money. This is what I want to talk about. You know what I mean? I don't know why everybody, hold on, before we get into that, I don't know why everybody getting like a, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it called? Like a PS5. I want y'all to get one of these. I want y'all to get one of these. Y'all playing. Y'all bugging. I want y'all to get one of these. What's up with everybody trying to get like a PS5? I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Get a gaming PC. It's way better. This is what I want to talk about. I see a lot of people saying like, okay. I see people, they talk like, yo, like PIPERBOY, like, what's up? Like, give me some stock advice, give me some stock tips, but let's make sure the foundation is right. Before you get into all that, how much debt you got? How much debt y'all got? Y'all like in a position where y'all done paid off y'all debt. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand because they ask like where you get the money to go ahead and do the investments. You know what I mean? I'm kind of struggling this and that and the third. This is what people say. My thing is when you pay off all the debts or all the people that got their hands in your bank account, then you start to realize or you start to see the true amount of money that you actually make. You see what I'm saying? And until you do that, you're not really gonna see like true realized like earning potential or your true realized earnings. So if you got 5 bills and those 5 bills may be taking up $500 a month, you don't really understand. You can be investing that $500 a month, but you got to pay off those bills. So start from smallest to biggest, pay them off, get rid of them. I don't care what you got to do. First bill you get rid of, apply that money that you was paying on that first bill to the second bill, add more. Get rid of that bill. The amount of money you applied to the first and the second bill, apply it to the third bill. Get rid of that bill until you get to the point to where you have no bills. You see what I'm saying? From that point, you want to build a reserve. And this reserve is going to be 4 to 6 months of living expenses. Now I see everybody didn't, see what happened with this pandemic situation. You can be living good, living fine, and then you can get into a point to where you can lose everything like that. So you want to make sure you built up a reserve to where you will be fine in case anything happened. You see what I'm saying? That's the first step. Then you got to understand tolerance, right? How much money are you willing to lose in the stock market? You got to understand that before you start getting to doing the risk, and getting the reward. Now, if you are only willing to lose a couple, maybe $100, you might start looking at penny stocks and stuff like that, or you might start looking at some long-term investments, of companies that are kind of moving up, but not as high as like other, companies in the stock price. You see what I'm saying? So you got to think about how much are you willing to lose. You know what I mean? Now, if you got a threshold, you're willing to lose like 1,000, a couple thousand. Now you can start really playing the market because this is a game. You know what I mean? And you're not going to make a ton of money without the risk involved in making money. And oftentimes in the stock market, what people don't understand, if you buy in the stock and it goes down, this is not a time to panic. This is a time to actually be happy. Like if you buy into a position of plug, or let's just say you buy into a position of NEO, you buy it at $54 a share. I wouldn't advise that. You know what I mean? My threshold or what I think the resistance level is on NEO is probably around like $42, $45 a share. That's me. You know what I mean? But what I would do if I was you is I would think, okay, let's just say I buy in at $45 a share or something. It's up, I think it's like 54. But let's just say I buy in at $45 a share and it drops to like $42 a share and you start seeing that you're losing money. If it's a solvent company and they kind of been around for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? Like Microsoft or something like that. I wouldn't panic. I would be thinking, oh, this is an opportunity to buy more stock. So that when I finally get back to the number that I was at when I first initially, started investing in this company, Now I've got even more money and even more shares. You see what I'm saying? These are buying opportunities. These are the times when you want to go shopping. If you're buying into Tesla, before the spike, now I think it's like at 570. I went ahead and I bought back in Tesla. You see what I'm saying? Because I understand they just got into the S&P 500. All these index funds are about to start buying up Tesla. As soon as Tesla actually enters the S&P 500, that's going to end up shooting the stock up, temporarily until it stabilizes. So right now, to me, in my mind, this is the best time to buy Tesla. You see what I'm saying? I bought a little bit earlier before it hit 570. I bought it, I pulled out. I was gonna buy a car, and then I was like, I'm gonna put it in a different stock. But, it got to the point to where I think it was like 557, and I just bought in, because I'm like, okay, I know this company is gonna continue to go up. So I bought about, I think 45 shares, 46 shares. I think it was like 20,400 or something like that. I just bought a bunch of shares, I know if that stock dips, it's not gonna make or break me, right? Because I know that company's gonna continue to succeed. They're gonna continue to innovate. That stock price is gonna go right back to where it was. You see what I'm saying? So if it dips to 540, am I gonna panic? No, I'm gonna look at it like, okay, this is a resistance point to where it's coming down. And now I need to buy more shares. You see what I'm saying? To further my position in this company. You got to think like that in a stock market. It's not a lose money, start panicking type situation. That's how you lose money. You know what I mean? And when you understand that, you start to understand your threshold of what you're willing to lose in the stock market. And I don't want to talk about losses in the market, but losses can happen. You know what I mean? So I don't want y'all to get involved in it and thinking like, I could do nothing but win. You're gonna win in the stock market if you know the principles and the fundamentals of investing. We're gonna get into stop losses and limit orders and stuff like that later. You know what I mean? It's just depending on what brokerage company you use. If you're using something like Ameritrade, you're gonna have a little bit more options than maybe if you're using Cash App, or you're using Robinhood, or you're using Webull. You're gonna have a couple more options with different brokerage companies. So you have to find a brokerage company that's right for you. You see what I'm saying? If you're just trying to buy stocks real fast, that's a different situation. You know what I mean? You might just do Robinhood. It's a quick buy. If you want to maybe put limit orders in, or maybe stop losses in, if the stock dips below this particular point, is going to automatically sell, and I don't have to worry about losing thousands of dollars, because when it gets to that low point, it's going to automatically sell. So I might lose a little bit, but I'm not going to lose a lot. You know what I mean? Those are fail-safe programs and the brokerage companies that'll prevent you from losing tens of thousands of dollars, depending on how much you invest. You know what I mean? But you're not going to get rich, or you're not going to make a ton of money if you out here just investing $100 or $200 or $300 or $1,000 in the stock market. You know what I mean? It's just some things you got to think about. Now, I do want to say this. We're going to get back to battle rap. New Jersey TWORK, he went ahead and he went live on IG. And he's basically saying that he doesn't know where the rumor's coming from, but his next battle is not B-Dot. I know his next battle is not B-Dot. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying that, and he wanted that to be clear because he doesn't want people to be thinking that's his next match. You know what I mean? My thing to you, New Jersey TWORK, shout out to you. If you're not going to come back to battle rap and be great, sit out. Sit out. It's not worth, next year when you come back to be in a situation where you choking or you stumbling or you messing up again, bro. A lot of people are waiting to see you. There's a lot of matches that you could potentially have, and we want nothing but success from you, and we want you to do your best, you know what I mean? But coming back and choking and getting into the same, mode that you was on and doing what these other battle rappers are doing is not the move, bro. You know what I mean? It's not, but I want to see you come back. I want to see you get money, you know what I mean? But like I said, just don't come back choking, bro. I heard Drugs on, I think it was Hip Hop Is Real, talking about this is going to be the best twerk he's ever seen. We heard them all talk like that before. You know what I mean? And then he choked and stumbled. You know what I mean? So hopefully that don't happen. He gets, you know, into a space to where he can prep and have decent prep time. But I'm seeing him go live a lot on IG, and it don't seem like he's focusing, you know what I mean, on what he needs to be doing next. But I don't know, you know what I mean? Only New Jersey TWORK knows what New Jersey TWORK knows. But y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Make sure you are thinking about getting money up together, you know what I mean? So you can get your bills paid off, you know, and then get a situation where you can build up an emergency fund so you can have your own stuff. You know what I mean? Like I knew, you know what I mean? I knew I wanted a spot. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? I wanted a spot. Hold on real quick. We gonna talk about this. Hold on, it's dark. I know. It's for I don't care. You know what I mean? I gotta get the leaves up. You know what I mean? I wanted a spot, man. That's what I wanted, bro. That's what I wanted, bro. That's what I wanted, bro. You get what you want out here, bro. Stop chasing the girls, get the money, and the girls will come to you, bro. But I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. And stop with the PS5 crap. What's up with that? What's this? Get a PC. Stop playing. And y'all ain't gonna be worried about no PS5. I'm out. Peace.